And here's Gypsy sitting here talking to an officer. She's just murdered her mother, and she's telling him about how she got to meet the cast of Harry Potter, and that it's just like some package, and everybody needs to do this experience. Everybody needs to go backstage and meet Harry Potter and go to Disney and do all this shit. What the fuck?
We have a liftoff.
Bitches. No way. Look at me. No way. No yo yo we. Oh. Cute. Welcome to Tuesday. I attempted to do my... I feel like when I put this bandana on, I just feel a little more put together than just... Yeah, so I attempted to start putting my hair in braids, and then I got a phone call that my phone appointment got pushed back. So hello, welcome to Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. So I am editing here. I got my editing station going. Noe's in the middle of the room. Noe. So yeah, we're hanging out. Listening to T-Rev go over the Chiefs fans freezing in the snow. That is a crazy ass story. Like, there are now video that has come out from one of the neighbors. One of the neighbors decided he saw all this commotion across the street and all these people, and he's like, what the hell's going on? And he's about to go to bed, and he's like, shit, I need to record this. Hold on, my battery's gonna die. Uno momento. Sorry about that. I got a fresh battery, so let me put this battery in. So yeah, the guy was about to go to bed. The neighbor of the guy whose friend's frozen his backyard, and he sees all these people standing out, and he hears this one lady kind of like coming out of the backyard screaming. He's like, what the fuck is going on? So he starts recording it like everybody else in America that sees something going on. We just like, shit, better pull my fucking phone out. So they pull our phone out, and he's actually filming this like this huge deal that's going on across it. Like, did he know? Did he understand he was filming something viral? Apparently not. Yeah. A lot of people are saying they could not have frozen to death. A lot of people are saying that they think they got a hold of the... Now, everybody says fentanyl, right? Fentanyl. It's not fentanyl. It's not fentanyl that is the problem. Let me turn this down. It is the type of... Well, first of all, you shouldn't be taking drugs off the street, period. You don't know what's in them. And this is why. So... You think you're getting like heroin or fentanyl. Fentanyl, I've had prescription fentanyl. It hits you really fast, and it's very short acting. It is actually a shit pain control drug. It is a very shitty pain control drug. They've given it to me for pancreatitis because there was a time where like a lot of shit was not working for my pancreatitis. It was actually making it worse. So I was given fentanyl, and that didn't work. And getting that prescription filled is a pain in the ass. They ended up giving me it in the ER and then like a prescription to go home, and I couldn't get the prescription filled. And this was like 5, 6, 7 years ago. So the problem with the fentanyl on the street is, one, the fentanyl that they get on the street, some of it comes from Mexico and it's unregulated. But the real problem is that they're getting ketamine, but it's not just any kind of ketamine. It's elephant ketamine. It is the kind of tranquilizer you give an elephant, you give a horse, you give a big animal like a rhino, right? Like veterinarian. So it's ketamine. It might be fentanyl, but it's a large ass dose for like a 1-ton animal, right? And so a lot of these drug people on the streets thought, shit, we're just going to get this elephant ketamine or this horse tranquilizer, and we will cut it up into smaller doses and distribute that on the street and make a fuck ton of money real fast. Well, if the shit's not cut right or diluted right, which is always, you're going to OD on it. It also makes it easier when you're dealing with this elephant tranquilizer. If you touch that shit, because it's so concentrated and it's made for a big animal. It's to put down an elephant fast. If you guys ever remember that, I can't remember the name of the elephant, but he was in Hawaii, and the elephant ended up trampling over a guy, killing him, seriously injuring another, and it took them a long time to get this elephant down. Like, they didn't try to control it. They just decided, we're going to take this elephant out, this poor elephant. And it took it a long time for it to die, just shooting it, because it's a huge-ass animal. So they need huge-ass drugs to put these animals, like when they're putting an elephant on a plane, a cargo plane. Have you ever seen Operation Dumbo Drop? You ever see that Operation Dumbo Drop? Did you see how they got that elephant tranquilized on the fucking cargo plane? And it woke up. So you need some strong-ass shit so that shit don't wake up on the cargo plane. Can you imagine having an elephant waking up when you're like, how many thousands of feet in the sky? So these drug dealers thought they were going to just take this elephant tranquilizer and cut this shit up and make a fuck ton of money selling it on the street. Turns out they're killing a fuck ton of people instead. So that's why sometimes you'll get these officers and they say, oh, it's psychosomatic. They're just freaking themselves out thinking they touch fentanyl. No, they're touching like a tranquilizer. They're touching a drug that was meant for an animal that is like over a ton, weighs like 2, 3, 4 tons. It was not made for like a 200-pound person. So that's why these people die. And when they die, like, it's like that because it's not made for humans. Which no street drugs are. Like, you shouldn't be taking that shit. But, you know, everybody goes, it's the fentanyl, it's the fentanyl. It's not the fentanyl. It's the street fentanyl. Because when you start doing those things, I'm trying to find my hair tie so I can finish my hair. Guess I'm not finishing my hair. Oh, there it is. Thank you. So, yeah, I guess it's the fentanyl. It's not the fentanyl. It's the fentanyl on the street. It is the street drugs. It is because what you don't know about street drugs is they put all kinds of shit in it to make more money so that, I mean, because selling street, it's about making money, man. It's about making money. There's no customer service in that crap. And that's what they say. You know, you should know what's, you know, you shouldn't be doing that. You don't know what's in it. Yeah, but when you're an addict, I mean, it's a little different because it's a disease and it's like it's telling you it's fine, even though it's not fine. So, me going off on a tangent while I braid my hair, but yeah, when you do stuff like that and you just call it fentanyl, or when people had a problem with oxy, then there becomes a stigma in society about people who are pain patients like me using those the correct way from a doctor. And then you get doctors that are starting to be scared to, because I have doctors who will not prescribe opiates at all. They won't prescribe opiates. If you want an opiate, you're going to a pain doctor. You're going to a special doctor, and that's all they do is they prescribe pain medications such as opiates and stuff so that they don't have to jeopardize their license because of what has gone on with the fentanyl and the opioid crisis. There's a lot of doctors now who are afraid to prescribe that stuff for the right reasons, just because of the stigma in society. And I've told you guys, a lot of doctors are afraid of being sued. They are afraid of being sued, so that's why we get this. you know, untreated pain. And then that leads to an epidemic of people unaliving themselves because they can't deal with the pain. I have known so many people, or heard of so many people, who have unalived themselves because of their chronic health conditions, and they just didn't want to live like that anymore. When it probably could have been solved if a doctor had been a little less scared to actually treat their pain. I don't know. I need some water. Oh, that's my little rant about that. It's not the fentanyl. It's not that it's fentanyl. It's that it's illegal fentanyl. It's that it's elephant tranquilizer. It's that it's horse tranquilizer. It's that it's a rhinoceros tranquilizer. You know, they're drugs. They're selling you drugs that are supposed to go to animals. Yeah, like I said, illegal street drugs, they're there to make money. They're not there for customer services. So they're going to figure out the easiest, fastest way to make money. And a lot of them, a few years ago, were like, you know, we could cut up this animal tranquilizer for a 1-ton animal and get a lot of doses out of it and cha-ching. And, well, it was like ding dong, everybody's dead. So, yeah. I still think something happened where they fell asleep outside. Like, I've heard of people being drunk and falling asleep outside. You know, like, passing out. Like I said, Yellow Jacket, season 1, finale. Jackie freezes to death in the snow. She falls asleep in the snow and dies and freezes to death. Because she didn't have enough sense to come in and out of the cold. Probably because she was too hypothermic. Let's be real. And proud. Jackie was really proud. Jackie was kind of a bitch. Yeah. I love that line, though, in Yellow Jackets, where they tell Jackie that, where Shauna tells Jackie that she's not jealous of her, and that, you know, she feels sorry for her because high school is the best her life is ever gonna get. That's how I feel about the friend that ghosted me.
Let's keep going.
And you by the Great Hall, and Pottermore was there, the website, and they were sorting people. I got sorted into Hufflepuff. And for years I've been...
I see her more as a Slytherin, but okay.
No, I'm a Gryffindor. Every quiz I'm taking is Gryffindor. I cannot be Hufflepuff.
You guys, she has just unalived her mother, and now she is sitting here talking about how she should be a Hufflepuff on Harry Potter.
Oh my god. Like, seriously, oh my god.
No, this is the live right now, guys.
This is Fancy. She is live right now, and she is gonna be reacting to the full interrogation. Here's Gypsy sitting here talking to an officer. She's just murdered her mother, and she's telling him about how she got to meet the cast of Harry Potter, and that it's just like some package, and everybody needs to do this experience. Everybody needs to go backstage and meet Harry Potter and go to Disney and do all this shit. What the fuck? And Fancy's saying now that this Make-A-Wish crap was all fake. That they would take the money that they've grifted from people, they go on trips and say it was Make-A-Wish. The fuck? You mean they were doing what those fucking influencers do, where they like pretend to go to Paris and pretend, except they're pretending to be with Make-A-Wish, and they're like, hee, thank you, Make-A-Wish, and Make-A-Wish was not involved. It was just them going to Disney. What? And then like she's like, yeah, I was able to sit down with the cast of Harry Potter, and they made me a Hufflepuff, and how could I be a Hufflepuff? And dude, the fuck, it's just an electronic hat that tells you a random fucking name from a house in Harry Potter. Why are you worried about that? Your mother is murdered. She's unalived. And you did that with Nick. But you're more worried about being a Hufflepuff? You're more worried about being a fucking Hufflepuff than going to prison for murdering your mother. Gypsy Rose. Wow. Like, I'm telling you guys, she's our new locale. She is the new sideshow freak. We are going to be watching and waiting for her next mugshot. I'm going to link this in my playlist for you guys. I'm going to link this in my playlist. I just started watching. I was just like, are you kidding me? Hello. Yes, it's afternoon. Noe's waking up. Noe. Say hi to the vlog, Noe. Noe. Philip's here. Aw. So we were working on... I wanted to make stickers. The kids said they loved the stickers. And one of the girls really said this design was fucking kick-ass and awesome. And all those fucking things teenagers say that I don't know. Whatever. You know. So yeah. I'm gonna make some stickers. And yeah, do some of these like this. The DGAF tour presented by DesertMermaid.com. And then I'm thinking of making a shirt. Because you know it is about to be, like, festival season and stuff, so I thought I'd do the DGAF tour, presented by DesertMermaid.com. Tickets on sale. Buy your tickets at Desert Mermaid, you know? Or DesertMermaid.com, you know what I mean? But yeah, on sale at Desert Mermaid. On sale at Desert Mermaid or at DesertMermaid.com. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I thought that was cute. Fancy uploaded her TikTok live about Gypsy, our sweetheart. Like, oh my god, I did not know there was this much Gypsy Rose fucking drama. Like, she says she basically lived with these people for like 8 years or some shit. Like, what the fuck? That's scary. That's scary. No wonder Fancy broke down on that live the other night. She broke down. They were doing a reenactment of Gypsy and what they think might have happened. And she had to go in the room and take a break from the live for 5 minutes and then come back. It was just like, what? What? So this will be in my playlist. I already linked it. But yeah, and then they were having a press conference, or basically like a symposium for the Gilgo, but that lawyer talks a lot, okay? The lawyer for like Shannon Gilbert's family and all that, he talks a fucking lot. So I figured, I checked out, because I started listening, and I'm like, I don't know this. So I checked out, listened to some music, and then I started listening to this Fancy's live, the Good Wives Network, if I can talk. And was working on my sticker, you know. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I also want to show you, okay, that lazy bum design that I have that I wear on shirts. You know, I made it, and then I didn't really like the way it printed and stuff. So I'm trying to rework that as well. No, I did not want that file. No, back. Okay, I'm trying to show you what I'm doing with it. Okay, I think I'm going to do this where it's ombre pink like that. It's going to be on black. So this black part, it's basically see-through. So I'm thinking of doing like the letters where it's like it's see-through where the letters are. You know, like with the cuts. That's the same thing with the girl, you know. I did that a while ago. And she'll be hot pink, but then it ombres out to the same hot pink. And then it's going to be the Lazy Bum Club. Yeah, the Lazy Bum Club, located at Desert Mermaid. That's what I was kind of thinking with this, making it. Because I wanted it to be more postery. I wanted more oomph to this design. And I felt like just having it was just like, eh. And I did this design for my friend where I did the cat for her, of her cat that had passed. And I did this where I did white blocking around, and I really liked it. So I kind of want to try the ombre on the blocking. We'll see how that goes. But I think that could look really cool, really nice. So we'll see how that comes out. We'll see. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. Hello. Thought I'd update you. So, Patrick's home. Say
Hi, guys.
Say hi. Say hi to the new subscribers.
Hi, new people.
Say hi. Yes, hi. So, yeah, we're gonna just go for a walk close to home tonight. My back's hurting. We have a storm coming in on Wednesday. Is it tomorrow and Thursday? I have to check. We have a storm coming in. And my back's been hurting today, and I was scared it was from the walk. I don't think so, though. I think it has to do with the pressure. Because I've done walks like that, you know, back before I got really sick in December during Vlogmas, because Vlogmas was so hard. Sorry I burped during that, but Vlogmas was so hard. It was not hard at all. It was, excuse me, keep burping. I'm sorry. I hope those aren't hiccups, actually. Do you hate that when you get hiccups, you can't get rid of them? Okay, weather. It shows, Thursday it shows rain. So Wednesday it just shows cloudy. But on Thursday, it shows actual fucking rain, and the high is 60. Well, that's why my back has been hurting. So we're gonna go for a walk around without the weights, so I can at least stretch out my back and stuff. I was using my, move that out of the way, my foam roller. I was using my foam roller, and that helped a little bit. And then, you know, medicating and stuff. So, like, yeah, I think because the sun's gone down, and, you know, the temperature when it changes and the pressure changes, so I think that's what's going on, and that's why my back's feeling better. It'll probably feel crappy tomorrow, but I was scared at first. I'm like, that better not been from that walk. That could not have been too much for my back, and thank God it wasn't. So we're gonna go for a walk so I can still stretch out, get steps in, still do something, because it is good to move around when your back is stiff and stuff. So you get everything moving and whatnot. So yeah, we're gonna go for a walk. Hello. So it's later. It's like 10 o'clock at night. So I'm eating at 10 o'clock at night. So we went on our walk. We put extra egg on top of the leftover spaghetti squash pad thai. So that's what's for dinner. We went on our walk, and I ended up taking the weighted ball anyways. I was like, I can do this. So we went, I did 5,000 steps, and we just stayed where it was flat and walked in like a circle where it was flat where we live, and I got 5,000 steps in. So go me. I still got exercise in, even though my back was hurting a lot today. I still did it, and I still kept it moving. No. Excuse me, I'm burping. Sorry, I'm so rude and gross and disgusting, but I accept myself. So yeah, I still did it, and I'm proud of myself for doing it, because it's gonna rain, and so I don't know if we're gonna be able to go walking outside on Thursday. So we'll see. We'll see what we get to do on Thursday, you know. And we have Wednesday. That's my air freshener. I know it sounds like a, as they would say on other channels, a pew pew. I love the coded language. So yeah, tonight's movie is My Happy Marriage, the live action version, not the Netflix anime version. The live action version, it has subtitles. I don't know how long this channel will have it up, because I don't know if this movie is technically supposed to be on YouTube, but it is. It's so good. It's basically a shoujo romance. It's like a shoujo. It comes from a manga. And it is about, sorry, I got like egg and stuff in my teeth, and I'm trying to get it away so you don't have to see food in my teeth. I told you, I'm a gross human being, but I accept myself. So it is about a girl who, I guess it takes place in a time where some families have like magical gifts, and it gets passed down through like a bloodline, right? And this girl, she grows up in a family where she's supposed to have this, right? And her dad gets married to her mom, and it's a political marriage, they say, so that their child will have this like special bloodline, right? But when she's born, she doesn't have any gifts. So after her mom passes away from a chronic illness, interesting, right? The dad marries his old mistress, and they have a daughter. And so this girl, Mio, who is the firstborn, has a half-sister. Well, her half-sister ends up having magical powers, and because she's from the first marriage, she ends up being made basically like a servant in her own family's home. And her dad's a total jackass to her and stuff, right? So when she turns 19, they decide to marry the sister off to like another influential family, and they're like, well, mijo, you're gonna go marry Lord Kudo because, you know, he needs a fiance and nobody wants to marry him, and he's kind of an upper wealthy guy, but he's very stubborn and stuff, and I guess a lot of the women that went to go live with him were really superficial, and he wasn't into that. So he'd throw all of them out or whatever, and he just has a bad reputation, right? He's a general and stuff, and he's just kind of got a reputation of being a dick, right? He's got magical powers too, and he's the head of his family, and so she is arranged to go marry him, and her family's just assuming the dude's gonna kick her out of the house once she gets there, like he's done with all the other, you know, fiancés he's been sent. So she gets sent to go live with him, and it shows how, like, he actually ends up having affection for her, and real, you know, once he realizes she's was a servant and her old family treated her like shit, and he wants to start taking care of her and stuff. It's really sweet and cute. It's one of those, you know, romance, shoujo romance, you know, but there's also magical powers in it. And Mio, it might have been that her family judged her a little too soon about those magic powers. I'm gonna leave that for you. If you're interested, it'll be in the playlist. Hopefully it doesn't get yeeted off of YouTube. It's only been up for 7 days. We'll see, but I like it. I've seen it before online. I was really happy to see it here. I've seen the anime version on Netflix, and I've read part of the manga, and they have light novels, which I really love that. In Japan, when they have a really good story, they're like, okay, we're gonna make an anime, a live action, a manga. Usually they start with the manga, and then they're like, we'll make that an anime, and then we'll make it a live action, and then we'll have a light novel to go along with it. Yeah, I love that shit. Love that shit. So I'm gonna link that for you below. Yes.
It was on my board. Actually, I have it as my background screensaver. Oh my god. Same. The big quote that I have on it is, that's why we create art, that's why we consume art, to connect. And I saw that and I was like, wow, I truly feel like
I've been saying that.
Back to even this podcast, like realizing that there are people listening to this and to be able to connect to them, however that is. And obviously, when we first started YouTube and growing an audience, you know, it was very different because I distinctly remember doing a haul saying, if a shirt's over $15, like, I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. That's so expensive, you know, like, but I was a broke ass college student. And then as I've grown and, you know, I've gotten more into fashion,
now you buy a $100 shirt.
My life that I feel like then I would have thought is so unrelatable. I don't know. I think obviously the only way to grow an audience so big is connecting with them and like realizing who your audience is. And
yeah, I've been saying that. Where did that come from?
Of views or money or anything like that. I just want to connect to people and find.
DM me then.
You know, I love that.
DM me.
It comes down to like opening up more sides of myself and like letting people into things, but also.
Then DM me. Listen.
No, even the times that we can sit and think of, oh, like what another video, like what do we do? We've done everything. It's like, no, like how can I connect to someone right now? I've been doing lots of like, if Alicia was to have a solo podcast episodes on my main channel. And
I've only seen like fucking one. One this year. One. Where's the rest of them?
The testing, the TikTok shop stuff.
Oh.
No, thank you. Yeah, no.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. I'm just. Good morning. Good morning. I know. I kind of like ending the vlog the next morning. It's kind of nice. So yeah, I'm waking up. It is 11 o'clock. I got up earlier this morning. Didn't feel good. Went back to sleep. Here we are. Me and Mr. Frank. It's great. get it moving. I gotta get it moving. So yeah, Pretty Basics back. I think that their product was a shot glass. I don't know. Where is that? It was like, we have this product coming. Wah, wah. Where is it? Is that a shot? Is it a shot glass? I don't know. Alicia, you want to connect? DM me. I told you. I live in the Coachella Valley. I said I'd take you down to Dutch Brothers and have them write. Well, I know Vlogmas is over, but vlog or whatever on the cup. Like, you just have to ask. Like, what the fuck? It just drives me crazy that I'm seeing her sit here and she's like, well, you know, she's repeating all the shit I've told her in my videos. I know you're watching. I can see my analytics, Alicia. I probably sound really fucking crazy to my new subscribers. But this is part of the thing is Alicia Marie and me have communicated in DMs. And I've kind of been on her ass since the fall about, like, connecting with their subscribers and not just throwing up videos and not answering comments and crap. And just, it's been a whole thing. It's been a whole thing. So I can see in my analytics she watches. You can tell when you're this small who's watching. Yeah. So I'm going to go so I can edit this. Yeah. I also want to say hi to all my new subscribers. Hey guys, hey. It's been fun. I've been answering comments over coffee. It's a lot of fun. So yeah. I'm going to get to editing this. And here's my cat. I got my coffee. It's Wednesday. And the clouds are here. I can feel it. I don't even have to look outside. It's kind of dark out and I'm like, I can feel this. So yeah. I'm going to quit rambling. I want to say hi again to all the new people. It's been really cool to have some new subscribers over here. I don't grow very fast and, you know, like, I'm small, but we're here, so yeah. Quit rambling, Keisha, so you can end the vlog, so you can edit it for the people. So, as always, I'm sending you guys lots of love. The playlist of everything I watch will be down below. I got the stuff from Fancy in there about Gypsy. I'm going to be looking up some more Gypsy Rose stuff because someone was mentioning in the comments about, and I remember this now, that Gypsy says she didn't learn about tampons and feminine care until she got to prison. That she's diapers. But how could she just be using diapers up until she goes to prison? And her mom but her mom took a bloody tampon from her and put it in a jar. But she was just using diapers as feminine care. But then we also get the tampon in the jar stories. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Gypsy Rose. There's lies there. There is lies. There's a lot of inconsistencies. So, yeah. As always, I'm sending you guys lots of love. And I hope you guys have fun doing whatever you're going to do until tomorrow. Whether it's falling down a Gypsy Rose rabbit hole or watching the movie that I linked from you, My Happy Marriage. Yeah. I love you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.